Even before release, Commander Masters already has enough problems to deal with, and now Amazon is adding a little bit of fuel to the fire. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what Amazon has done for Commander Masters, how it kind of affects other sealed products in Magic the Gathering right now and into the future, and of course, frustrated players are kind of venting on this and want to have their voices heard about how they feel this product is being handled. Sometimes you just have to wonder, how bad is it going to get for Commander Masters? And why did Amazon decide to help out? Because optics do not look good. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thanks again for hanging out with me on my channel today. A big shout out and thank you before we start today's video. Guys, we are closing in really quickly toward the 20,000 subscriber mark. We're around 2,500 subscribers away. It's amazing. So thanks again for all the new people joining my channel, hitting that subscribe button, turning on the notification bells, watching the content daily, and of course, thumbs up and comments in the comment section so we can continue this Magic conversation together. Now let's unpack what's going on with Commander Masters. In case you guys were unaware, Amazon had a fun weekend. They decided, we're not sure how well Commander Masters is going to sell. We're not selling a lot of pre-orders right now. What can we do to boost these sales? How can we just nudge it in the right direction? Well, thanks for them. I mean, this is amazing. There is no MSRP. You just pay Wizards what they tell you to pay, and you can set your own price. So this is the kind of stuff that we're talking about. Let me show you this. Take a look at the second one there, the $410. Magic the Gathering Commander Masters Set Booster Pack of 24 packs, 360 Magic cards. Guys, 400 were bought in the last month, and guess what? They've gone on sale. Commander Masters has not even been released yet, and they've decided to discount this product to make it cheaper for you. Look, it was $476.50, and now it's only $410. They've knocked off, what, 20%? I don't even care if this is real or not, if they jack the price and doing false advertising. It doesn't matter. The optics of how this looks is just horrible. Think about all the LGSs that had to pre-order. Think about people who maybe paid a higher price buying this product, and it's already gone on sale because not enough of it is moving, and they've got it already in the warehouse going, we have so much to sell. Guys, sometimes you just gotta take a bath on something, and something like Amazon's not gonna do it. They need to move this product. They don't care if they discount. They don't care what people think. But take a look at this one too. I want to show you the second one. Here, I want you to take a look at the collector boxes, okay? Let me just move this over a bit. Here's the collector boxes. It was $250, now it's $235. They knocked off 15 bucks. Why did they knock off $15? Why, before this thing's even come out to stores, is it cheaper? Guys, this is something that is just crazy to look at. And by the way, it's funny to see that the draft box stays the same, right? No price discount on that. I guess it moved enough that nobody's mad. It says 50 bought in the last month. Guys, oh, and this was all taken from Amazon.com in case you want to go and peruse it and take a look. This is just so insulting to me. The optics look so badly. The product is not horrible on its own. I want you guys to know this. Like, as much as I'm trashing this product and I'm not happy, most of you realize now it's not the product I'm mad at. Yes, I think they reprint things too quickly, but that's my point of view on things. I think they need to manage things, and they're not managing well. My real issue is the price point. If you knocked off 200 bucks on those boxes, nobody would be complaining. But Wizards of the Coast is getting greedy. Do you remember a time when you could get a box of Magic and actually get ahead? When you could open up a couple of good cards or maybe 3 fetch lands on a $100 box and actually come out ahead? Even if it's just optics, sometimes you got to make things look good. You got to give the players a bone. And when you keep trying to bleed us dry and bleach those bones out in the sun, this is the kind of stuff you're getting. So that's what Amazon is doing. This is the Amazon portion of today's video. Now, before we move on to the next part of the video, player frustration, let's stop for a moment and think about the MSRP. Amazon's not selling enough product So they lower their price to move more units of Commander Masters, right? That's what a company has to do. But now that you've seen what the company does, they lower by a certain percentage point to move more units, and there is no MSRP, so this product went on sale. Why would a player ever buy a product at release now when you know that those stores, those companies have wiggle room? I'm not talking about your local LGS where the price was locked in through distribution, but an Amazon type style company that has that much volume and can set the price point. Why would anyone pay full price? That's not the full price. We don't have to pay that. We can just sit there and look at the full price. If we don't buy anything, they're just going to discount it for us, because that's exactly what's happening. The negativity from Commander Masters is showing the true colors underneath the pricing structure they use for these products and the wiggle room companies have to make it happen. That's what the Amazon dump was all about last week. They needed to move it. It showed how they could move it at a lower price point, still make money because it costs pennies to make these cards, and everyone bought in. But they only do it when they have to. It's interesting to see this all unfold. Now, this last part of the video, I just want to jump into what players are feeling and how this is kind of coming across. When you look at the optics right now, the MSRP issue, the Amazon thing kind of coming around, and the Amazon dump, players on seal, we talked about last week, the seal market's nuked. Nobody wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole. But players are recognizing that there's just time to complain, and why not do it now? Players like to voice their concerns because they care about the game. They care about what goes on and how it affects them when they play it. Everyone has concerns in life, and this is players saying, why should I overpay? You guys are reprinting cards I don't really care about, although it's a large set of cards. You're hoping we're going to draft it, but I'm not playing in a draft. Most of the stores I know are not even running draft nights because it's too expensive and nobody wants to dive in, so they canceled it. They're just going to have the boxes on a shelf. I know others have had their allocations cut and they're happy about it. How bad is that a store that has players who want the... Oh wait, no players want the cards. They're looking for the singles. So they don't care if it gets their allocation cut. The couple of boxes they're going to get will put more than enough singles into circulation for their area. And if not, players will go on TCG Player at some point later. Guys, this is a nightmare for Wizards of the Coast. They were hoping that third quarter was going to keep popping off. And Commander Masters, even if it's not fully released, I don't think we've seen every spoiler yet. Look how negative players are feeling. And yes, YouTube is a micro, thing of YouTube. It's not every Timmy out there. It's not every player, every person who's just going to walk into a shop and spend some money. It's not. As much as we might like to think it is, it's really not. But at the same time, there's a lot of vocal people who join these YouTube conversations and say, hey, enough is enough. Somebody's got to do something. Remember 30th anniversary? That was crazy. But D&D, those fans, they did it better. Crazy stuff, right? So for the players who are angry and frustrated, I can empathize, I sympathize, and I hope more and more players start to realize how a company like this works. You can stand back and wait for things to go on sale, wait longer to get the products you want, until Wizards of the Coast either changes their mind or dumps a product. You can always hope the company will change its mind and turn things around. You can't bet on it because you'd probably lose the bet, but you can hope and have hopes and dreams that everything's going to work out and that you're going to be happy in the end. And if you can't be happy, hopefully you can at least be satisfied with what Wizards has done for this product, allowing you to get some of the singles somewhere down the road. Yes, somebody will be angry because they paid full price. I know how I would feel and do feel with things like Urza that I paid a lot of money for being trashed down to nothing within a 24-month period. I know how you guys feel. Imperial Seal, right? You saw my video about my Imperial Seal? That's how I feel. And it lets me know I should never buy or pay full price for that stuff. And this sealed product debacle they're going through right now and Amazon lowering prices, it just sheds another whole layer of light to let you know how a company like this is going to work. And the better we understand the company dynamics of how they run things, the more prepared and educated we are as the consumer of these products. And we can determine how we're going to spend our money. Some of us, we're still going to pay full price. We got to have it now. Other people are going to say, I just want the singles. And even more people might say, you know what? I'm going to pick up these cards later down the road. I'm going to wait even longer to see if the prices drop even further or if they go on discount at some point. Everyone's going to have their own way of interacting with it, and that's what makes it so much fun to see how this all unfolds. And if Wizards of the Coast can learn from these mistakes and self-correct, remember, it's a big ship, really slow to turn, but you never know what's going to happen. We got to hope for the most positive parts of Magic to come out, and just remember to have fun, play the game, and enjoy it to the best of your ability, because it's a great game to play. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today and allowing me to entertain you here on the channel. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's video. Can't wait to see you guys all there. Don't forget to drop a comment. We'll see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, a big shout out and thank you to the fantastic patrons of my channel. With their continued support, daily uploaded content is made possible. So thanks again for all the support I get from my patrons here on the channel. You're amazing. Mrs. Mox, Minnie Mox says thank you. On sale. Discounted. Before it even comes out. What did they think was going to happen? Do you think people aren't going to notice and not going to comment that it went on discount already? LGSs are mad, players are mad. You're making everybody mad. The cards inside the set, some are really great, but not enough to justify the price. More people mad. This is hilarious. But you know what? Chances are most players, most consumers, they can rant and rave all they want, but they usually don't change their opinion. So if they're still going to buy the product, they can tell you they agree with you, but they're still going to go buy it. We've seen this stuff happen before. So I'll be curious to see how well this product sells now that we've heard all this. Now that we know and see things and have facts and information. How do we choose to use that information and engage with the information? Crazy stuff, guys. So here you are at the Ramble Jamble section. You're at the end, Marvel Cinematic Universe, where I'm sitting here in front of a green screen that says Commander Masters. Now, I have my buddy Ventrix. You remember his channel? He's got a YouTube channel. He's in the next room. He's chilling out. I had them up for the weekend. We're having a great time playing with the kids outside, little like sword fighting games and stuff. Although it rained a lot this weekend, it was nice. It was good to be up here. And I'm kind of excited to go through this information with you guys, because it's nuts to think this is happening again with products like Commander Masters. I'm sure Wizards really thought they had a banger on their hands until a lot of the thunder was stolen away by Lord of the Rings. Even the sales this weekend show. It's crazy to see how all this stuff went to a dead stop. If you watched my top 10 video for the hottest selling cards in Magic and then the reserve list edition on Sunday, that was crazy to see how the market reacts to bad news from things on Commander Masters, which shouldn't affect the reserve list, but really did. Crazy stuff, guys. Go back and watch that video if you missed it. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are awesome. You already know it's true. I just like to perk you guys up on a Monday. If you didn't watch this video on a Monday, well, it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whenever you watch this video, I hope I perked up your day a bit. Have an awesome day. Chill out with some Magic cards. Have some fun. I'm going to play some Commander right now. We're going to have a blast. Yeah, it's throw bold. You know it's right.